Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sushma Sarala, consulting homeopath at Fidicus Homeopathy. So what are the signs and symptoms of miscarriage? If you're someone who has been experiencing this miscarriages, you should know about the early signs and symptoms and also what should be done in order to prevent these miscarriages. First and foremost one is vaginal bleeding. If you're seeing any sort of spotting, it can be even a drop of blood, do consult your gynecologist as soon as possible, because in some conditions, like in some people, there can be very mild spotting or very mild menstrual blood, but the embryo or the fetus is expelled and you do not even know that it has been expelled. You have to get your USG done to confirm it. So if you're someone who's pregnant and if you're feeling any sort of spotting, please do consult the gynecologist as soon as possible. So in events of miscarriage, the primary thing every person or majority of the people will notice is vaginal bleeding. It can range from spotting to heavy menstruation. It depends upon the age of gestation or the age of the embryo or the fetus. And then cramping in the lower abdomen, especially pain which is cramping in nature, which is twisting in nature, where you feel like there is some sort of weight in the lower abdomen and it's been pulling down. That kind of pain you will be experiencing. It can vary, it can be very mild or it can be very severe also. And then disappearance of pregnancy symptoms. What are pregnancy symptoms? And if the pregnancy is divided into 3 trimesters, each trimester will have 3 months. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in the first trimester, 4, 5, 6 in the second trimester, and 7, 8, 9 in the third trimester. Okay, in the first trimester, especially pregnant ladies will be experiencing, majority people will be experiencing nausea, vomiting, fatigue. Okay, if there is disappearance of nausea and vomiting without taking any sort of medication, and after spotting, you have to suspect miscarriage. It can be miscarriage. I'm not telling all the cases will be, but mostly if you are experiencing spotting or menstrual bleeding along with the disappearance of nausea and vomiting, if you should be having the symptoms for them to disappear, right? And then you should not be taking any sort of medication for them to have disappeared. Okay, so this is the condition: disappearance of symptoms and also disappearance of breast tenderness. Some people do experience breast tenderness. If you have it and then it suddenly disappears after spotting, then you have to suspect something is not right. And then backache is one of the concomitants, or it can be called as, it is one of the complaints which is accompanying this miscarriage. If you're having pain in the lower abdomen accompanied with back pain and spotting or bleeding, do get a doctor consultation as soon as possible. And then there is dizziness and fainting. This can be symptoms associated with miscarriage: dizziness and fainting. You have to remember these things. And then missed miscarriage. In some cases, pregnant lady might not even notice these symptoms. This is very usually it is not as frequent, because people who experience miscarriage usually know it. Very rare number or very less number of people do not understand or do not know if they have had a miscarriage or not. So they might not be experiencing any sort of pain where they feel that there is a need to consult doctor. So the pain can be there, which is very mild. Bleeding can be there, which is very mild or very less amount of bleeding. And then the disappearance of, they might not be experiencing even nausea and vomiting in the primary phase or in the primary trimester also. So in these kind of cases, they do not even know that there is a miscarriage, and only a USG scan can diagnose what has happened to them. So these are some of the signs and symptoms of miscarriage. If you are someone who is experiencing female reproductive organ diseases, we have told you how homeopathy has a better shot at curing these diseases. In homeopathy, Fidicus Homeopathy gives you a much better shot at health. Here we have 2 kinds of consultation options. One is offline consultation option or in-person consultation option, and the other one is the online consultation option. If you are someone who is staying near the nearest branch of Fidicus, you can come and contact us in person or offline consultation. And if you're someone who's staying far away from us, you can contact us online either through audio call or through the video call. And after the consultation process and taking your case and investigating your reports, especially to online clients, medicines will be door delivered to you. If you're staying in India, it can take 3 to 4 business days. If you're staying in USA, 3 to 5 business days. And if you're staying elsewhere across the globe, it can take 4 to 8 business days for our medicines to reach your doorstep. If you would like to get in touch with us with any of your problems that you're suffering right now, you can contact us on this number, call us, WhatsApp us, or messages. And if you would like to know more about Fidicus Homeopathy, you can check our website www.fidicus.com. If you're someone who's experiencing female reproductive organ diseases like PCOD, PCOS, dysmenorrhea, bulky uterus, it can be hemorrhagic cyst or ovarian cyst, chocolate cyst, endometriosis, adenomyosis, bulky uterus as well as fibroids, Fidicus Homeopathy is the answer. Why? Because Fidicus Homeopathy stands for highest chance of health. Here we follow three principles. Primarily, the first one being we are already experiencing a lot of patients who are visiting our clinic and are getting good success rate in treating them. We have high success rate in treating them and curing these diseases. Apart from that, there is transparent treatment here at Fidicus Homeopathy. What do you mean by that? There is no gray area between the patient and the doctor. Here the prognosis is very clearly explained to you. The personal care here at Fidicus Homeopathy is top notch. How? We will be answering all of your questions and busting all of your myths. So if you want to treat yourself in a proper manner, if you are seeking for cure, if you are seeking for health, choose Fidicus Homeopathy.